Tonight at 11, staggering loss. 79 victims now discovered in the Surfside condo collapse as the focus shifts to recovery and the well-being of first responders.
And she says, "Get the F away from my car."
A harrowing encounter at a busy South Beach intersection after a woman in a car whips out a gun and uses it.
Screaming and fighting back. How a woman escaped a violent attacker in a South Florida neighborhood.
Haiti's interim prime minister breaking down in tears while talking about the assassination. An exclusive report from on the ground in Port-au-Prince.
The tropics are quiet. Find out if rain stays away for the weekend. I've got your Weather Authority forecast.
And a joyous reunion 8 days in the making after a beloved family dog is picked up and abandoned. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole Perez.
And I'm Calvin Hughes. Local 10 News is 1 minute away.
Live, the one and only Local 10 News starts right now.
Developing off the top, more bodies recovered in the Surfside condo collapse. The debris pile at the site visibly reduced as search teams work around the clock to find more victims.
And there are now 79 confirmed deaths, and these are just some of the new victims identified tonight. Sophia Maria, Luis Pentagel, and there is 3-year-old Luis Maria. Leila Villalba, Vashai and Biab Patel, and Maria Teresa Rovirosa, and Juan Alberto Mora.
Police also identified Angela Velasquez, Benny Weiss, Ilan Nybrif, and Deborah Berezdevine. 61 people remain potentially unaccounted for.
And officials believe that crews will be able to recover all of the remaining victims in the next week or so. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa is live now with the latest from Surfside. Christian.
You know, these crews are moving so fast, and the intensity of their work almost seems to increase as every day goes by. Meanwhile, there are growing concerns over their well-being. Just how close search teams are to reaching the bottom of the collapse, lying below ground. Among the victims recently found lifeless in the rubble, Deborah Berezdevine and her boyfriend Ilan Nybrif, both 21 years old. Deborah was a college student from Puerto Rico who had recently started school at George Washington University in Washington, D.C., where she was an active member of the Hillel Jewish student body. Also found, Vishal and Bafna Patel, who lived on the 3rd floor. Loved ones say the 36-year-old mother was pregnant, and at last check, their 1-year-old little girl, Aishani, is still missing.
Been an emotional roller coaster.
Assistant Fire Chief Ray Jadala says crews are working above and beyond.
Historically, recoveries don't necessarily occur at night, and we made it a point to operate 24 hours a day to bring closure to the families.
Friday, 3 first responders required medical attention. Another suffered a cardiac incident and had to be hospitalized. And an officer was accidentally hit by a dump truck, but is expected to be okay. Advocates and counselors are also on site, helping crews with their mental health.
A lot of them might be affected because they're parents themselves and they might have recovered a child.
Also developing tonight, more relief for the families affected by this tragedy. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signing an executive order to waive all of the property tax deadlines for all of the families, again, affected by this tragedy. We're live in Surfside. I'm Christian De La Rosa, Local 10.